So earlier today, we had the chance to catch up with the Executive Director of UNHabitat, Maimunah Sharif, a woman with enormous amounts of passion, but not just words, but action. And this is what she had to say. One thing that I wanted to talk to you about, the main question I suppose that everyone's going to be asking is what is UNHabitat's involvement in COP, and particularly COP this year?
COP28 is very significant to UNHabitat. Of course, every year we involve in COP, but this COP28 is very significant because we managed to put through as one big agenda the local climate action summit on the 1st and the 2nd of December, where I, as a co-chairs, together with Michael Bloomberg and also the COP28 presidency. And this COP local climate action summit is the involvement of all mayors and local government, communities, indigenous people, the youth and the women's group to look at climate at the local level. Because when it comes to the climate calamities, the local, the governors, the mayors play a forefront role in tackling this. And UNHabitat, as a custodian of SDG 11, which is dealing with cities, sustainable, inclusive and resilient cities. And this is our moment. And another program is also from the outcomes of the local climate action summit on the 1st and the 2nd. We brought it this morning on the 6th to be discussed, to be put forward to the Ministerial of Urbanization meeting, which is not only the Minister of Urbanization, the Minister of Finance, Minister of Environment, the governors, the stakeholders, and also the financial institution. Why? Because we want to get the national government to work together with the local government and together with private sector to increase the investment at the local level on climate investment and to tackle climate problem. The COP28 is very, very crucial and very historic and important to UNHabitat.
I mean, there's been some incredible negotiations going on, from high level to local government negotiations, and also private business negotiations that are being involved with these institutions. But I know you've played a key part in some of these negotiation processes, chairing a lot of meetings. But what would you say has been UNHabitat's contributions to these specific negotiations?
The contribution is that we put forward the narrative, we put forward the data, we put forward the stories of the importance of cities, the importance of our mandate as a human settlement to climate change, because many of the human settlement that is most vulnerable are from the informal settlement, and we are dealing with the urban poor, we are dealing with health, we are dealing also with housing. So to me, our contribution is very important, that we put forward this data, we put forward this report. And we are also, I'm very, very happy that UNFCCC came out with a report on cities. So we are here to work together. That's why this year, our pavilion, we call it multi-level pavilion for urbanization, together with the local government, municipal authorities. So this is to push the message is that localization is important. Local action is important in order to implement the new urban agenda, to implement the global commitment like Paris Agreement, to achieve the 169 target of the Sustainable Development Goal. We are here together with our colleague at the UN level, at the national level, at the regional level, and also with the private sector, the local government, the communities, the indigenous, and also the youth and the women's group.
I mean, Maimunah, it's been an incredible journey watching you over these last few days. There's so much passion, so much action as well that's being driven off the back of what you're being involved in your team as well. So, as always, it's an absolute pleasure to talk to you, and we'll continue our coverage later on today.
Thank you. We still have a long way to go. And maybe we can also continue the conversation, not only the conversation, but also the action and implementation and beyond COP28. Thank you.